I think you're in a great time.
Like, how you feeling?
I think I'm tapping out in this one.
Good morning, party people. So it's bright and early. I'm currently awaiting Lex. Fun fact about Lex, he's always late. So we are about to go and embark on a day full of eating. And when I say full of eating, I mean 10,000 calories worth. But seeing as we are in Australia, we're gonna make this the Australian 10K challenge. So today we're gonna be attempting to eat 10,000 calories of Australian foods. Now, if you are like me and you are Australian, you'll know that Australian foods are a little bit of a strange one because we're a very multicultural society. I wouldn't say we have that many foods that we call Australian, like kangaroo. We eat kangaroo and witchetty grubs, but we're not really going to go through many of them. We're going to go through more like Australian inspired things. So we're talking Tim Tams, pavlova, we're talking sausage sandwiches, Vegemite, you can't miss Vegemite. All of those things, but it's going to be really hard to eat 10,000 calories worth of that. So we'll see how it goes. We're off this morning to get breakfast, and then I guess we'll just see how we go as the day progresses. Let go. All right, we've got a special guest here this morning.
Hello, party people.
So we've just picked Lex up. We're walking right now into Terrigal to get some food. So, Lex, what's the idea this morning? What are we going to start with?
We are going to eat 10,000 whole calories in our faces, eating as many Australian foods as possible along the way.
I did already fill in on that. So what are we doing right now?
We are walking across sandy green grass in a luscious 7 a.m. morning time.
Cool, I'm going to take over here because Lex has been far too descriptive. We're going to go get, essentially eggs. Breakfast brunch in Australia is such a big thing. That's how we're starting today. So we're going to go with cafe style food, something egg related.
With hollandaise and cream sauces, as many as possible.
That's why we're going to get the calories up. So let's go. Okay, so what we're doing with this, Lex and I were discussing that it's kind of hard when you're eating out to track calories. We're just going to use MyFitnessPal to track this in the most simplest way possible. When it comes to a cafe, I've just gone through and added the individual ingredients, and that way I can kind of track the macros and the calories we're at. So for this morning's meal, I've gone for a bacon egg roll and pancakes. Lex, what have you gone for?
I have gone for eggs Benny because it's got the hollandaise sauce on it, the eggs are easy to macro, and then sourdough is super high impact, and I'm going to add that with this crazy, I've got bacon with that, and then we're adding this crazy Australian muffin. Now as a Brits, we think muffin, you think something like this. No, think something that's like that that's then been exploded.
We go big. I'm so full already. Pancakes were much richer and much thicker than anticipated. But then again, Lex still has that giant muffin there.
Yeah, I was mocking you for your pancake and then I forgot I have that.
Yeah. Lex's face is how I feel inside. But we're done, we finished. So that's meal one done. Meal one of many today. So I'm only at about 1,500 calories so far. So I got a lot of catching up to do. Normally when you'll do this, I do like McDonald's or something that's just like super calorie dense. But as we said, we're trying to do this Australian style. And that's not as calorie heavy as I want. So the struggle is real.
I just opened MyFitnessPal for the first time in like 4 months. And I opened it and it went like this. Wait, what are you doing?
Update, I didn't realize I didn't update you. We decided to, rather than going straight to the gym, we'd come for a little swim, a dip in the ocean to refresh the soul so that when we go and eat again in a minute, we're feeling a bit refreshed, a little bit.
And it's crushed once more.
Yeah, and then we'll go train after that. So I feel good. I feel really good right now, actually. The ocean reset my everything, and now we'll go meet up with my dad, get some more food, and then gonna go do a delicious little arm pump. Ooh. Oh yeah. We're at second breakfast now, meeting my dad for coffee. but we decided to maximize the amount of calories we eat right now. So Lex is up ordering right now. We're going for some acai bowls. So the reasoning for this is they're fairly calorie dense. A bowl here is equivalent to about 600 calories. And then we're not going to be sitting as heavy because it's kind of like that juicy, liquidy, smoothie form rather than eating like waffles or something. So acai bowls, and then we're going to have ice cream after we work out because, you know. We are finished with that meal. What have we decided here, Lex?
That I don't like granola, nutty granola on acai bowls.
We've decided that Lex doesn't know how to speak. No, what we decided is we need to go for more calorie dense, less meal things, and more just like, I think we need ice cream and donuts and the things that are going to fill the gaps. We're going to go shopping in a minute too. So we're going to go train now, and then we're going to go shopping for snacks, some Australian snacks. Yeah.
Aussie snack show.
Yeah, so we'll do that now. Now what you can see here is Lex matching the couch. I don't match, but that's okay. So we're at the gym now. We are about to hit a
Beach boy bitch session.
Beach boy bitch session. So we're gonna hit a little arm session now. I'm actually feeling okay. Enough time has gone by that I'm ready to train again. But we're gonna make this a hard and fast session as we do need to eat again very soon. So let's go pump the guns. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Hey, so we've just finished our arm workout. Lex, come jump behind me. So what we've just done is we've done a monster arm workout. If you want to check that out, you're gonna have to check it out on Instagram. Obviously you guys should be following me by now, but if you're not following Lex, well, I mean, look at those dance moves. Got competition. We're gonna go to a grocery shop now in 3, 2, 1. And we're here in Coles. So we are getting, what are we getting?
Aussie foods. Tim Tams, that cherry chocolate thing, ice cream.
He keeps calling this cherry chocolate thing. It's a cherry ripe, which apparently they don't have in the UK. So essentially we're gonna go for very Australian things. I'm gonna look if they have pavlova. Have you had pavlova before?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Aussie?
Yeah, it's an Aussie thing. Actually, I think it might be a New Zealand thing, but we'll count it. So we're gonna get pavlova, we're gonna get Tim Tams. Anything that's like, we're just gonna walk through, and then whatever Lex has not seen before, we might get that, and just check the calories.
Lex
So
doesn't do his shopping at home.
we'll we won't film the whole thing here. We might just show you what we get at home. Cool.
Yeah.
Aha! So we are. I don't know if I can give you the update here, but essentially, Lex, what did we just calculate just then in terms of calories?
Let me fill you in there, Jeeves. So,
I'm gonna check you're in focus. Yes.
we basically got the same things each. We got Tim Tams, sours, dinosaurs, worms, Krispy Kremes, Haagen-Dazs. Oh, I didn't even have any Haagen-Dazs.
It's because we didn't get any. We got Ben and Jerry's.
That one, yeah. If we eat all of this, not including the Ben & Jerry's, we total in at around about 8,800 calories, including what we've already eaten. So we just have to consume this during the next waking hours.
Okay, so essentially what that means is this afternoon we are heading down to Sydney for a rock and roll concert with JBL. Thank you. Heading down to Sydney for a rock and roll concert with JBL. We're going to watch Scorpions and Whitesnake. It should be a good time, but it means we've got an hour and a half drive down to Sydney, so we're going to snack on these things on the way down. We'll have dinner at the box, so that'll be an extra 1,500 calories.
I think we're going to break 10.
There's a good chance we're actually going to go over 10,000 here, so let's get snacking. Right, we're going to go through and do Krispy Kreme ice cream sandwiches right now. Now, what you need for this recipe, this is like a Cooking with Nath episode, except it's the easiest, most calorie-dense meal of all time. All you need is Krispy Kremes, ice cream, more Krispy Kreme donuts, put that in here.
That's what she said! Hang on, how much ice cream's in that?
Enjoy. There is not much ice cream in these. This is just the way you eat the Krispy Kremes for the most enjoyment. We'll go through the rest of the tub after. Update, we have just stopped for petrol. I didn't really tell you guys I was leaving the house, but I'm all showered and now we are on our way down to Sydney. So we're gonna do a little time lapse with the GoPro while we're driving here to keep it exciting. You can watch us stuffing our faces while jamming out on the way down. Okay, so it's hard to talk while driving on my phone. Hard to film. whatever. We've just stopped on our way down to Sydney to get the next meal. We decided that a really good option would be to come to Hungry Jack's, which is, yeah. I mean, that's clearly the Burger King logo, but that's the Australian version, so this counts, right? So we're gonna get our next meal here. Let me set you up. First, I'll show you that I got the Hershey's chocolate cream pie, which looks really small in my hand, but 330 calories, nice and simple. And then, okay, large chips, and then a big Whopper with cheese. So the meal here, we're looking at approximately 1,100 calories for the burger meal, and then an extra 330 calories from my little cream pie. So that's a bonus little, almost 1,500 calories in this meal, which is gonna mean with our candy on the way down, we should be sitting pretty sweet.
Smash the candies.
Smash the candies. Speaking of smashing the candies, we're gonna eat now. We've just left Hungry Jack's. We've finished our meals. Lex, how you feeling? Yeah, same. Far more full than I want to admit. So we're just gonna have a bit of time. We'll take a bit of a break now and then hit the candy when we are ready again.
It's still when you say candy, I want it.
Let's go.
Where are we now?
Dessert.
We couldn't eat all the candy.
We had too much of the same things.
Yeah, we did. The sours were easy to eat, but when we hit like the gummies,
Yeah, when it came to snakes and dinosaurs, it's just all jelly lollies and it's just too much. So we're gonna get some chocolate now to make up for the day. Can we have hot chocolate? Does that count in calories? Because
I'm saying they're gonna be mad if we include the coffees and that. I mean, we'll have decided this by the time you watch this, but you can at least leave a comment. Does hot chocolate count if it's real melted chocolate?
I want hot chocolate.
Let's ask Thing.
It counts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna. I think I'm tapping out of this one. Oh, God, it's repeating on me so bad.
There's always more snakes in the car.
Oh, Jesus. Did we mention that I suck at eating challenges? I don't apologise, I'm not eating any more of it. I don't care. I do not care. Sorry, Mum. So we've worked it out that it's around about 8,900 kilojoules. Oh, that's what it would be, but I didn't finish.
But that's still 2.1 thousand calories.
1,400 calories. That's horrendous for the amount of food I ate then. That was so jam-packed. Brilliant for what we want.
Yeah, it wasn't that much food. It was just dense, which is good.
Great if you're trying to do a calorie challenge. Great if you're trying to do a calorie sugar.
Great.
Great if if you want calories, good. If you don't want diabetes, bad. I feel so sick. I don't want any. No, I don't want any more of your stupid Australian snake-looking candy ass rubbish.
I didn't want to clap too much.
It's not the same day, is it?
Yes, the update is that we may have slipped you into a chocolate coma last night after
seeing a pretty kick-ass Whitesnake concert, I might add.
Yeah. Yesterday was a really big day, and we
fluffed it.
Here's the problem: we started with too much food. It's inconsiderate, isn't it? We started with too much food. We started rather than going calorie-dense meals. We started with like Aussie breakfast.
But we did the Aussie challenge, and we did it.
You take over. I'm just gonna stand over here sneezing.
we did it Aussie style, and that made it difficult because it meant that we had to pick nice looking foods to show you guys. The Aussie foods, I wanted to try some stuff, and if you can hear that, he sneezes like a 6-year-old child.
Hi! Yeah, I have a tiny
It's
little...
the politest sneeze on
small
earth.
little child sneeze.
Mine is not.
It's okay.
Yeah, so what have we learned from today? One, Aussie food is lovely.
Well, here's the other thing we didn't do. I want to announce all the things we didn't do yesterday that we should have done.
So
we didn't stop at Bunnings for a sausage sandwich, which is something we're supposed to do. We didn't eat Vegemite on toast because I didn't have any bread in my house.
rewind back though, the sausage sandwich is weird because it's in a tool shop.
Well, not just that, it also, we're there on a Tuesday and they weren't actually open.
Yeah.
Or like Bunnings was open, but they didn't do sausage sandwiches.
But the weird thing is, it's a sausage sandwich from a tool shop.
It's Australia, mate.
Yeah, there you go. So we were going to show you that, but there you go, you know, tool
and then
shop sandwich.
Pavlova we didn't also get. So there was a few very Australian things
I'm not
that we
bothered about
didn't
pavlova.
get.
I
It's
think we
delicious.
got some good stuff.
Yeah, we got some good stuff. The problem with this challenge, as we said, is that it's not as easy to have calorie-dense meals. We did all the Australian foods. No, whenever you're ready, make
Yeah,
noise, that's fine.
you keep going.
The outcome, though.
So yeah, we worked out we lost 2,500 calories by forgetting the chocolate, which was nearly 1,000, not having a pack of Tim Tams, that was 900, and then a bag of sweets was another like 800.
Hence why we went to
So
get the chocolate last
then we
night.
got the Cheerios to try and defeat it, and I absolutely my stomach just went, back off.
I don't want to do this, so I'm not going to.
If you put any more in here, I will throw it back out at you. Like you wait.
You guys talking? Let's go.
Rev it up. I totaled out at, I don't know if this will show it, it's 9,418 calories. And I'm not even sorry. I was gonna vomit. And if you vomit, you fail.
That is true.
So at least I tried. Tried and failed. You topped out. You finished your hot chocolate.
Yeah, but I don't think I quite finished. I finished my hot chocolate and I got 3/4 of the way through my churro.
We've worked out you were super close with around about 9,700.
Either way, we still failed.
We did.
So sorry, YouTube.
If, however, you've enjoyed the video anyway, and you've met the happiest person on earth, who I know, and now hopefully we've got lots of little things.
You know what? The thing I want to touch on here is the fact that if you like my page, if you like the content I produce, and you like following me as a person, you are going to love Lex because we are the same energy, the same level on a lot of things. He just has a funner accent than me. So make sure to go check him out. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Bye!